So Logan Paul is getting sued again, but this time he might actually be in the right for the first time ever. And for once, his response is actually a massive W. Weird, right? And this lawsuit is all about Prime. No surprise there. If you don't know about Prime, it's basically the energy drink that Logan Paul and KSI have come together to and made. You know KSI, right? Logan's brother's nemesis, who he decided to get into a business relationship with. Anyway, the drink's just gone absolutely clear. It's completely exploded. Right now, after 2 years, it's worth over $3.2 billion. They are swimming in money and I'm super jealous. So it was all going well, apart from a few little rumors that apparently might not be rumors. Because this guy just comes along and makes a few videos about Prime.
Never thought that Logan Paul and Forever Chemicals would be in the same sentence, but there's actually a class action lawsuit against Prime owned by Logan Paul. And one of the allegations is that Prime Hydration has PFAS and PFOs, Forever Chemicals, in them. So this is an ongoing lawsuit, and our office was actually recently contacted by a young boy who has leukemia after drinking Prime Hydration, and PFOs and PFAs have been linked to specific types of cancers.
So this guy, he's called Tommy the Lawyer, and if it's not clear what he does, he's a lawyer. He's got just over 200,000 followers on TikTok, and he basically makes videos explaining the legal sides of stuff like the recent TikTok ban, which, by the way, if that gets banned, I'm actually done. I'm gonna have to get a proper job, so subscribe. So Tommy is basically saying that the drink Prime is actually not as healthy as they've been telling you, and you probably shouldn't drink it, which is a surprise to absolutely no one. Many people have come out before and said even though the drink isn't necessarily dangerous in small quantities, it's not doing what they're saying it's meant to do. And it's the biggest hydration drink. That's not how it works. Just go watch this guy's video, James Smith, I'll link it, but it's not how it works, alright? Plus, the only people drinking this Prime stuff are 12-year-olds and 4-year-olds who are trying to be 12-year-olds or be with 12-year-olds. Can I leave that in?
Not only has certain testing confirmed that there are Forever Chemicals, PFOs, and PFAs in the Logan Paul energy drink Prime Hydration, but this is a company, Prime Hydration and Prime Energy, that its first year made $250 million in sales, and according to Yahoo Finance was set up to make about $1.2 billion in sales in 2023. And there's certain technology these days that removes PFAs, removes PFOs at the drinking water source. So my question is, has this company used that technology?
So Forever Chemicals, they're basically these things that will stay in your body forever. Your body physically can't break down these chemicals. That's why they're super dangerous and are filtered out normally in the tap water before they go into your drinks like Coke and Gatorade. They're super harmful, they're not good, and they're kind of illegal in a certain amount of dosages. Dosage. So Tommy the Lawyer made a bunch of videos about this, not just one. He made a bunch calling out Prime, saying it's completely illegal what you're doing. And it wasn't just alleging that they're doing it, he was just saying you're doing it, which is where the lawyer gets a little bit of legal trouble. Because Logan Paul, he responded. Now I know what you're thinking normally. Oh no, this is going to be worse. It's going to make the whole situation a shit show. But no, him and his PR team have done really well with this one. I go as far as to say it's a W for Logan. Sorry. That felt weird.
All right, let's talk about this. First off, anyone can sue anyone at any time. That does not make the lawsuit true, and in this case, it is not.
Not wrong there, technically.
There's claims that PFOS or Forever Chemicals come from plastic. So in this case, they're not talking about the actual drink, the liquid Prime. They're talking about the bottle that Prime is manufactured in. This ain't a rinky-dink operation. We use the top bottle manufacturers in the United States.
I mean, I'd hope you're using the top of the top. You're KSI and Logan Paul, and you're making $3.2 billion off this.
All of your favorite beverage brands, Coke, Pepsi, Tropicana, Dr. Pepper, they use these companies. If the product is served in plastic, they make a bottle for them. Accordingly, we follow Title 21 for the Code of Regulations for PET and all other types of bottles. The products are manufactured by our company in a manner compliant with all pertinent and current good manufacturing practices by the United States Food and Drug Administration. All of our suppliers use GMP facilities.
Sorry, it's just the fact that he's bringing up actual statistics and citations saying what he's doing and how it's completely legal. It's just not him, it's his PR team, but it's a good move nonetheless.
Let's say they're talking about the drink itself. Here's where their argument really falls apart. Pay attention.
But according to the testing done by one of the lawyers for the plaintiff...
Whoa! Hold it! You saw Goodman or Walter White, brother.
Just not funny, is it?
This little study that was conducted by a lawyer is absolute bullshit. They're claiming that Prime has 0.06 ppt, parts per trillion. But that's interesting because the EPA says that anything under 1.1 ppt cannot be deemed as reasonably accurate, meaning they don't have the right tools or resources to even prove what they're claiming. Are you following this? It means the detection limit is 66 times more than what they're claiming we have in our drink. And that's just the detection limit. Your own state will not even take action unless it's over 40 parts per trillion.
And here's where Tommy's little argument kind of falls apart. Look, the drink, it's not a great drink. But legally speaking, it seems like they're completely covered, to be honest.
In one Prime hydration drink, they found 3 times the amount of PFOs that you should consume in drinking water in your life.
We We have a very big multi-million-dollar filter that filters the water from the state. Water you drink at home, water provided by the state before we make it into Prime. If this claim about PFOs and PFAs is true, what is that saying about your state water?
You know, for once, I actually am okay with living in the UK. Because if Tommy is right, like Logan's saying, you guys have fucked. I mean, the fact that they have to clean the state's water themselves, I'm not sure how it works in the US, but I'm pretty sure tap water is not that good to drink, right? In the UK, I can go down and get a glass, I'm perfectly fine, I think. But in the US, it's just crazy, you guys all drinking out a bottle of water, spending a stupid amount of money on it, and the fact that he has to do this.
Then, according to their website, the Environmental Protection Agency's recommendation is using one of 3 tactics to remove as many PFOS and PFAS as possible. Activated carbon, ion exchange treatment, and reverse osmosis. Well, we do 2 out of the 3 of those to clean the state's water before it even becomes Prime.
And he's only doing 2 of the 3 that he needs to do. It's just insane, guys.
For customer safety, we retain samples of every single batch of Prime that has ever come off the production line. So if/when this plaintiff wants to come forward with a production number, we will retain samples from that batch and conduct our own independent study.
This is where Tommy's fucked, okay? Literally, he's telling you he has the exact batch of every Prime they've ever done and they can test it at will. If you or whoever wants to take them to court and sue them for this, they have the evidence, so they're clearly very confident, or they're gonna do something with the evidence. I'm not saying they will. It's just, don't sue me, Logan. Okay.
We're putting out better for you products. Meanwhile, our competitors are on the cusp of getting banned in the United States. The #1 sports drink in the world just had SKUs banned in California for using dyes linked to cancer. That is a fact. It already happened. The difference with us is one person conducted a random study and has provided 0 evidence to substantiate any of their claims.
So that's a good point, right? So other things are getting banned right now because more people have done bigger studies, and they're saying that just one guy with one kind of maybe not accurate study is going to try and take him down? No. But because he's now done it, all the lawyers are going to want in on this. So I'm sure they're going to do their own testing. And the fact that it's been 2 days and I've heard nothing, I think Logan's right.
So Tommy, the TikTok lawyer, 4 videos in, man, farm those views, get those likes, and get a haircut while you're at it. We'll accept an apology within the next 48 hours. Otherwise, you're going to be representing yourself in a miserable courtroom for lying about our brand.
Tommy, you got cooked. If that's me, I'm just going to apologise. I don't want none of that smoke. I know Logan's got money, and I do not want that lawyer on me. Bro definitely has the best lawyers ever that are willing to do some things to win, right? I'm not getting involved in that. But boys, it actually gets a little worse. So Tommy, on his TikTok account, where he uploaded a total of 4 videos about Prime and Logan Paul, well, the thing is, I couldn't actually find any of these videos. It was very tricky to get what I could show you. You may be thinking, that's really weird, James. Why were you... Oh, that's why. He deleted them all. He deleted all 4 of them, and then the comments are saying, like, what you gonna do? You haven't responded, you haven't apologized, and he's either blowing it off or just not responding. And as of right now, which is 17:50 p.m, Thursday the 25th of April, he just hasn't apologized. By the time this video goes out, it probably will be too late for Tommy, and Logan Paul will be suing him. We can all watch and enjoy, and I will get loads of views. Unless Tommy turns out to be right. Like and subscribe, boys, and we'll see what stupid shit the internet does next week. In a bit. Man, I'm shitting myself, I'm Tommy.